everyone, and this is the last video or the third video is about storytelling. And now I want to entertain you. The title of story is about Cinderella. Cinderella. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl named Cinderella. She lived with her wicked stepmother and two stepsisters. They treat Cinderella very badly, and one day they were invited for a grand ball in the king's palace. But Cinderella's stepmother wouldn't to let her go, and Cinderella was made to sew new party gowns for her stepmother and two stepsisters and curl their hair, and they then went to the ball, leaving Cinderella alone at home. And then Cinderella felt sad and began to cry. And suddenly, a fairy godmother appeared and said, "Don't cry, Cinderella. I will send you to the ball." But Cinderella was sad. She said, "I don't have gown to wear for the ball." The fairy godmother waved her magic wand and changed Cinderella's old clothes into a beautiful new gown. The fairy godmother then touched Cinderella's feet with the magic wand, and lo, she had beautiful glass slippers. How will go to the grand ball?" asked Cinderella. The fairy godmother found 6 maids playing near and pumpkin in the kitchen. She touched them with her magic wand, and the maids became 4 shiny black horses and 2 coachmen, and the pumpkin turned into a golden coach. And Cinderella was enjoyed and set off for the ball into the coach drawn by the 6 black horses. Before leaving, the fairy godmother said, "Cinderella, this magic will only last until midnight. You must really hum by then." And then when Cinderella entered the palace, everybody was struck by her beauty. Nobody, not even Cinderella's stepmother and stepsister, knew who she really was in her pretty clothes and shoes. The handsome princess saw her and falling in love with Cinderella. He went to her and asked, "Do you want to dance with me?" And Cinderella said, "Yes." The prince danced with her all night, and nobody recognized the beautiful dancer. Cinderella was so happy dancing with the prince that they almost forgot what the fairy godmother had said. At that last moment, Cinderella remembered her fairy godmother's words, and she rushed to go home. "Oh, I must go," she cried and ran out of the place. One of her glass slippers came off, but Cinderella did not turn back for it. She reached home just as the clock struck 12. Her coach turned back into a pumpkin, the horses into maize, and her fine ball gown into rags. Her stepmother and stepsister reached home shortly after that. They were talking about the beautiful lady who had been dancing with the prince. The prince had fallen in love with Cinderella and wanted to find out who the beautiful girl was, but he did not even know her name. He found the glass slipper that had come off Cinderella's foot as she ran home. The prince said, "I will find her. The lady whose foot fits the slipper will be the one I'll marry." The next day, the prince and his servants took the glass slipper and went to all the houses in the kingdom. They wanted to play the lady whose feet would fit in the slipper, and the woman in the kingdom tried the slipper, but it would not fit any of them. Cinderella's stepsister also tried on the little glass slipper, and they tried squeeze their feet and push hard into the slippers, but no servants would offer the slipper would break. And then Cinderella's stepmother tried to slip her on, but Prince saw it. Let her also try in a slipper. The slipper fit her perfectly. The prince recognized her from the ball. He married Cinderella, and together they lived happily ever after. Thank you, everyone.